Hey, Steve,
How's it going?
doing good, Steve. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good, thank you.
So
I
thank.
think Neil's. I think Neil's going to be joining us.
All right, sounds good. Let's wait for him then.
Yeah. I think Jamie's a bit poorly, unfortunately. Otherwise, he would have been on.
Okay. So how's today so far?
So far, so good. Yeah. I've had a nice, easy day. I've been off um, with the kids, so after a nice, relaxing day so far. So I'm just up at the band's headquarters, the studio that we rehearse in.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Well, how's it going? Oofed your hour in there, mental.
I was just saying, ironically, this is usually really, really noisy, but this is probably the quietest place I've got at the moment.
Well, I don't know. Got a flat to myself and I scored.
Okay, excellent. So Jamie is unfortunately he's a bit poorly today.
Okay.
He's not feeling very well, so he's not going to join us. So he's off sick. So yeah, but crack on, we can.
Fantastic. So how are you guys doing today?
All good? Yeah, no worries. Yourself?
Doing well, Neil. Thank you.
Good one.
So, guys, your debut single V was out on September 27. So, would you guys like to tell me a bit on the debut single and the work behind it?
Yeah, so this is the first track of hopefully many for the band. It's called V, um, based on kind of the concept of V for Vendetta. So a lot of kind of concepts that kind of kind of revenge and kind of themes are kind of around that kind of movie. Any way add, Neil?
Hmm. Well, it was first time for me anyway doing a music video anyway. Quite used to recording music, but doing videos is an entirely different animal. You know, so it was yeah, no, cool to see all that come together and turn it in have like a song and something to go with it as well. So as you say, hopefully one of many to go.
We wanted to do some kind of fast, hard, and heavy to kind of really showcase what the band's about. Um, get people a kind of vibe of kind of what we do when we play live. Um,
Fantastic, fantastic. And you have also done a studio kind of video for V, and it has the classic touch to it. So, would you like to tell me a bit on the making of this video?
Hell, I was just going into audio lounge down West End of Glasgow and just go over it hundreds of times. Quite a learning experience though. Just learning stuff like if you don't want to edit around things, get it out of the shot. All those little things you don't think about when you're going in to do these things for the first time, you know. So I mean, it came out pretty good, I think, with a few workarounds, etc. But yeah, I mean, learning experience. So they're only going to get better from here. I'm pretty proud of that one as it stands. So
Again, we wanted to kind of capture kind of what we do when people come to see us kind of live, as close to a live gig kind of representation as possible, as much as you can do with a recorded song.
Amazing, amazing. And uh, listening to V, or a classic thrash metal touch to this new song, like a rebirth of the early 80s thrash scene is coming back again in 2024. So musically, thank you so much for the awesomeness you guys are doing. So I
appreciate
love
that.
you guys for this awesomeness. And how do you guys feel about taking something from the past and bringing it to this era? And how do you feel about bringing thrash metal back to the scene?
Oh, that's what it's all about, really. I mean, that's what all of us grew up on. So,
Absolutely,
you
yeah.
know, all of us coming together is kind of, almost an inevitability, really, because we were cutting about in the Glasgow scene. I remember first seeing them guys in their previous band, and it was like, oh, that's what I would quite like to be doing. And then the opportunity came up, and it was like, yes, yes, please. So it's just, mashing up the fact that we all like the old school thrash stuff, all that old school 80s stuff, Exodus, Metallica, obviously, and a bit of Slayer, all that. Yeah, best of gear. So just like put our own spin on it.
Yeah, I feel like we've got four guys. We're all pulling in the same direction, and this is just how it's kind of come out naturally. But as Neil said, it's kind of pretty much what we've all kind of grown up listening to. So it was kind of inevitable. This is kind of what it was going to end up sounding like, I suppose.
They're no bad lads.
Yes, and guys, are you working on coming up with a studio album anytime in 2025 or later?
I'd say that's probable. Looking at more doing probably more singles. And then, once there's a bunch of them together, you'll be able to get it as an album. That's the kind of working theory right now. Anyway, because we're wanting to do a video for each kind of one as it goes. So just, time and money that takes, all that kind of thing. More likely to be kind of singles EPs, I would think. But it would be sweet to get an album. It'd be amazing to get something on vinyl at some point. You know what I mean? It'd just be like,
Yeah, absolutely.
fucking.
Talking old school. I've got a collection of records that I can't remember the last time I actually had the opportunity to kind of play. So yeah, that'd be sweet. Yeah, I would like to do. I'd like to do an album. The plan is, I think we're as Neil says, we're going to do some singles. It's one of the difficult things is which one are we going to do next? Because we've got a few that we'd like to kind of show. We'd like to do some singles just to get the name out there. We're a kind of relatively new band, as I say, this is a kind of first single. So just to kind of get people noticing kind of each song that we kind of bring and bring it as each own attention. And then, as Neil says, eventually kind of collate them and definitely do an album with maybe a kind of few extra songs and stuff. Long term, that's the kind of plan.
Interesting. And would you like to tell how Crusaders was formed and how you guys got together as a band?
So Jamie and I have been in previous bands. I think I've known Jamie for about 16 years. And we've played loads of times, loads of gigs in the years. We were in a previous band together. We knew John from another band that we'd gigged with countless times. And we knew him really well. And I thought he would be a really good fit. And interestingly, Neil played our first gig with another band, but we played in the same bill at the very first show of Jamie and I's last band. And it was our old singer. It had actually, when we were looking for members, it was our old singer that had actually says, what about that big massive guitarist that we played with back all those days? So you were always on our minds, Neil.
That's a classic into my head as well.
We invited them up, and it's been a perfect fit. I think we've got a really good group. We all got on really well, and as I said before, we're all pulling in the same direction. I'm really pleased with how it's going.
Yo.
And any touring plans that you guys currently have in mind?
We've got a few gig dates kind of planned up for the rest of the kind of year. I think we've got 2 in November, if I remember, but I can't. We've got one on the 3rd and one on the 23rd, I think.
Yeah, Edinburgh. Edinburgh Bannerman's.
Is that the one in the 3rd? And then we're supporting Absolver on the 23rd of November. We've got a few potential gigs lined up for 2025. A few things we can't quite announce yet. There won't be a tour as such, but we will be playing outside of Glasgow. But the dates are still to be confirmed. But we've got lots of exciting kind of gigs lined up for next year that we're really looking forward to, that we can't quite announce yet.
But touring's definitely something that we want to do. At least it's something I want to do.
Touring is fun, yeah. And you guys have played quite some shows. So how has this the experience playing live for Crusaders has been so far?
Just seems to get kind of easier each time, you know what I mean? Like first time you're dead nervous, like how's it gonna go over all that stuff? And then when like really last minute one Wednesday just passed and it's like, yeah, we'll just show up date, no bother. You don't even think about it. You know. Because us been together about a year now, so it's this we've pretty much got a show thought through from top to bottom at this point. Where I'm going,
Yeah.
hey, what song's next? I mean, it's just like it just keeps getting better each time. Really, I would say.
We're in a few times a week rehearsing. We've got our own rehearsal space, so we're always up here. So the songs we kind of know inside out. We know each other's kind of routines in terms of kind of like what people are likely to do, where to move, kind of things like that. Because we're quite a caffeinated band, as Neil said. We're quite lively. So
yeah, there's not much staying still. It's impossible.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think we're all starting to move like clockwork. So it's going really well. I think we've had some good feedback so far, so not too many complaints, luckily. So
yeah, or at least they've kept them to themselves anyway, which is cool.
And as you have just stepped into the as a band together, so do you guys have some common focus or a dream that you're currently focusing on?
Okay, at this stage, it's just like we all just want to be in a band out there playing gigs and doing all that stuff that goes along with it. And it's cool to be with, a group of people that all kind of want to do that. I mean, shit, I'm pretty sure we'd all go full time if it were possible.
Yeah,
A lot of time people look at it as a hobby and it's like, yeah, that's cool. Can we do the next bit though?
Yeah, just get out there, play some gigs. I would really like to play a couple of festivals next year, if possible. We've been lucky. We played one in Dundee kind of a couple of weekends ago, which was really good. So
that was a good one. Yeah,
I'd like I'd like to kind of play in a couple of festival bills if we can kind of get that confirmed. That would be excellent. And just kind of play some more shows. Just more of the same. I'm really enjoying playing with the lads. So, yeah, as I said, just more of the same, more gigs. Keep them coming. We've got a backlog of songs written to kind of get through that we will kind of eventually. So we're adding more and more tracks to the list, and it's a case of how we're going to squeeze them all into the set is the next problem. So, yeah, it's all good problems to have, though.
Fantastic. And are you guys planning to come up with one more single before the end of the year?
I would think before the end of the year seems doable. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're definitely getting started on the next one. Pretty damn soon. We've got a few songs kind of started already, but as Steve was saying, it's like, which one's next?
So that's the debate. We've got a few that we thought was going to be the single, and then after kind of playing them live and how they've been perceived, we're now kind of thinking, should that be the single without kind of giving too much away? Again, all very good problems to have, but we'll get them all out eventually so you can hear them. Looking forward to kind of getting the recording finished. As Neil said, we've got a few of the tracks down already, or a few of the bits for tracks down. So yeah, there'll be one, I think, and hopefully one shortly after the new year as well, if we can keep this pace up.
Fantastic, fantastic. And speaking on the songwriting process, do you guys have for Crusaders certain topics that you want to cover, or is just rivers that you want to write, whatever it comes to your mind?
It's mainly seems to be kind of based around media that we enjoy, essentially. Godzilla, fairly on the nose one, like Doom Slayer, all these things. Yeah, just kind of things that we enjoy really, because it's like a lot of the metal's very, very serious all the time, but it's like, no, thrash is really fun. So I think the lyrics reflecting that's like a good thing too, you know what I mean?
It's a lot of kind of, I suppose, pop culture kind of stuff that we all enjoy, kind of collectively. So I think a lot of things will be very recognisable for some of our listeners, likely to be into kind of similar things. So yeah.
Great. And any highlight moments that you want to share with me today?
For 2024?
No, for the highlight moment that you have come over so far during your live performance. Like, did you have some special moments?
I think a big turning point for the band. We played down in Manchester. We played down at the SOS Festival, which was a really, really good gig for us. And it was our first like kind of proper kind of gig away with the band. The kind of summer with the kind of four of us. And I felt that we came away with that with a kind of belief that we could maybe really kind of make something of this, and we've got an energy that I think's you can see kind of when we're kind of playing. So I think that was a kind of key moment so far, certainly for the band, but for the year that was the first kind of real proper kind of coming together of the kind of band. I think we came away tighter and closer kind of as four after that, you know.
That whole thing was amazing. Actually, the SOS Fest was really, really it was really, really well put together, and the reception was amazing, and like people were cool, and just yeah, that whole day was like a moment in and of itself, like you know what I mean? Just
yeah,
killer.
A shout out to Luke Appleton and his family. They really looked after us. At that festival, it was really good. Made us feel like proper musicians. So that was a kind of big thing for the band. I think it's really certainly spurred me on.
We've got that gig with them coming up in November as well, so I'm reckoning that'll be a good one. Just based on that as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Fantastic. And speaking on the genre, would you like to continue as a classic thrash metal band, or in the future, are you planning to do a lot of experimentation towards your music?
I mean, I could see us doing like your kind of ballady, kind of Metallica-esque, kind of maybe Megadeth type of thing, but I can't see it going that far from thrash at any time, really, because I suppose even if we started writing slower songs, we'll play them live, they'll be fast as anyway.
Yeah, this is very true. This is just kind of the way that it seems to kind of go. I think when we kind of play fast and energetic. I think thrash kind of brings the best out of us, but I don't know. We'll kind of wait and kind of see. We're all kind of open-minded to kind of riffs and kind of all sorts of kind of stuff brought to the kind of table. I don't think we've kind of ruled anything out. So maybe, but for the short term, the songs that we've got, kind of all our demos and stuff down for that we've got kind of plans for. Thrash will be the plan for the kind of short term to medium term anyway.
The foreseeable.
Wonderful. And guys, finally, any message that you have for the fans for the people who are new to Crusaders?
Come try and check out a live show if you can. Check out the single. Thanks for listening. It's our song on all the support. People that have bought T-shirts, come to see us at live shows. What we do is all based on feedback and the energy of the kind of people watching. So we love what we do, and I would love for people to enjoy that. So yeah, come see us, check us out. That'd be great.
Yeah, totally. Aye. Checking out the single, legend. Totally.
And Steve and Neil, I want to thank you both so much for giving me today this wonderful opportunity to have you guys on the show. And thanks for the awesome single V that you have put on September 27, a great song and bringing back the good old days back. And thanks for keeping the music alive. Guys like you are making the future of heavy metal alive. So thanks for that, and I wish you all the best. And looking for more great awesomeness from Crusaders. So,
Thank you very much. Appreciate that very much.
thank you, and have a great evening, guys. Take care of
Yeah,
yourself.
you too, buddy. You too. Cheers.
Bye.